You are looking at the burnt-out remains of the Agincourt Community Centre. I'm Pam Seidel near Shepherd and Midland. This fire broke out on Thursday evening and quickly became a four-alarmer. Fire Chief Matthew Pegg described it as stubborn, to say the least. It wasn't until after 7 o'clock this morning that crews could officially declare the fire out. The investigation process now begins. This afternoon, Chief Pegg had nothing but praise for the way that crews handled this demanding and very difficult blaze.
First and foremost, like we talked about over the duration of the incident, I'm extremely happy and extremely pleased that there was no injury. There were no injuries as a result of this fire. That's obviously our first priority, and to manage an incident like this under the temperature conditions that our crews were operating under without any injury was a remarkable achievement.
Crews had to bring in heavy equipment last night to dismantle the roof, and it was only then that they could bring the fire under control. Chief Pegg says the area that was destroyed was the pool, but thanks to very hard work over 36 long hours, the rest of the centre, including the arena, which is in the western part of the building, escaped the fire relatively unscathed.
What I want to share with you that I am so incredibly pleased and so incredibly impressed with is the limit, how much we were able to limit the extent and the spread of that fire. So I can tell you that the arena portion of the building, our crews were able to prevent any extension of fire into the arena. So we've been into the arena area, and the only damage or the only thing that's visible inside that structure is some water extension as a result of the firefighting operation. So that's outstanding. Furthermore, our crews were successful in preventing the spread of this fire beyond this area that you see behind me. So the bulk of the fire and the actual damage from the fire is limited to the area, the pool area and the immediate surrounding areas, and of course the roof structure.
Now, with the help of the Toronto Fire Investigations Team and the Office of the Fire Marshal, the task of now determining where the fire started and what caused the blaze is now underway. Chief Pegg says it is too early to put a damage estimate on this fire and whether or not the damaged area should be rebuilt or repaired. He also said he expects the investigation to wrap up tomorrow or Monday. At that time, the building will be returned to the Parks and Rec Department, which will assess the damage and determine whether or not the arena might actually be usable while the rest of the building is being repaired.